Hi, this is Kevin from the Magic Our Way podcast, and you're listening to the BS Podcast Network.
Hey man, what up? You're listening to the Magic Our Way podcast with your hosts, Kevin, Danny, Eli, and Lee, man. These are some good old boys from New Orleans, and you should just kick back, open your ear holes, and listen, man. Have fun. JMU saying, snooch to the nooch.
Jumbo, everyone.
Harambe.
And welcome to another edition of
The Magic Our Way.
Magic Our Way.
Magic Our Way.
Magic Our Way.
The Magic Our Way podcast.
They are truly magical and whatnot.
Asante San, everyone. You are listening to the Magic Our Way podcast from New Orleans, Louisiana, in the United States of America. We are artistic buffs talking about Disney stuff. And this is the show in which every opinion is welcome. MagicOurWay.com is where you can find us. Today, we present another installment of our Did You Notice series, Hollywood Studios. My name is Kevin.
And I'm Danny.
And on this show, we follow the Disney concept of edutainment, where we focus on your entertainment, and along the way, you just might learn a thing or two.
Hey.
As always, to join in our discussion, we have our resident travel agent for Magical Moments Vacations, the Shaggy TA Cheese Wizard, Lee Lasavica, here in studio, all the way from Houston, off the road, with his beard.
Off the road again.
He's got that Willie Nelson thing on his head again.
Yeah, had a really nice day.
Your Willie's beautiful.
Thank you.
Happy Pride.
Oh, man. Hey, so I actually have 2 shout-outs this week again.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we got 2 more.
That's a lot of shout-outs.
Man, my throat is sore from all these shouting.
That's a good problem to have, and I don't think that's why your throat's so sore.
I know.
It is Pride Month. But
well, let me introduce the other guys that we can all congratulate them and thank them for helping us out.
let's do that.
All right. So also joining us on this show is our resident comic genius from ivorycomics.com, Mr. Eli Ivory. Hey.
Hey, what's going on, guys? How y'all doing?
Hey, I'm doing all right, man. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm nice and full.
Full of?
Pork adobo and
the pork
some. Oh boy, I'm about to.
You got that
boy.
Filipino
That's
feel.
a Filipino dish
Gotta
kitchen
like
just
that.
right, just right.
And speaking of somebody else that likes Filipinos, we have our
Just like love.
my family. But that's okay.
Like,
Oh, you love them.
Like.
Oh, you like.
I love your family.
That's
Oh,
right. That's
good.
deep
Well,
love.
all your peoples.
All the love.
Hide your kids, hide your wife.
Hide your family, hide your cousins.
That's right.
Anyway, guys, look, with bells strapped on, we welcome back once again to the Fat City Studios, our very own office from Week in Kirk. Hey, man.
Oh, it's such nice. It's such a good thing to be back.
Speechless.
I am speechless. I have no words. I have come with glorious purpose
Which is?
to spread
Spread what?
the love of Mohicans to and fro. That's what I
Tell it,
want to.
brother. Tell it.
It has been so long since I've enjoyed this Mohican goodness.
It's been so long.
I'm so happy to be back.
So long.
So long.
Happy Pride.
And no better time of the year to be here than Pride Month.
That's
And
right.
I'm so proud of all of you.
Good. We proud of you too.
Yeah.
Pride Month thing is coming up a lot.
Sure is.
Apparently.
That's because we woke.
That's what he said.
Okay.
Well, thanks, Kirk. Thanks for joining us, man.
My
you know
pleasure.
what? Lee's got some thanks to give out
Lee?
himself.
Yeah.
Shout out.
We got some
Shout out.
People booked some vacations and given us
Shout it
money.
out.
Let's make that throat hurt.
So what we got, man?
William already did that.
Oh,
So sore.
William hung?
No, you remember William, his roommate from the vacation?
so not she bangs, she bangs.
No, not him.
He might.
Who knows? Who knows?
American Idol? Remember that?
Yeah, it's American Idol guy.
Okay.
Thanks. Hey,
So
man,
we have
what we got? What
we got 2 special guests. The Booman family. Booman. B-U-M-A-N.
Bowman?
B-U-M-A-N.
Honestly, I don't even know if they're listeners, but we found them through the Sullivans. They recommended that they reach out to me, and we booked their Disneyland trip.
Oh, nice.
So thank you for sure. Shout out to the Sullivans for recommending the Bowmans reach out to the Magic Our Way podcast.
Bumans. We apologize for
Bueller,
butchering the name.
Bueller.
Bowman's.
Doesn't matter. It's all one family,
It's
one
just
love.
a
Yes.
beautiful shout out. Happy shout out.
Happy out.
Yeah, and then the second one is Kevin. I can't read the last name. QAnon. Kevin.
Oh, me?
Kevin.
Oh, you're shouting me out?
Yeah, I'm shouting you out.
That's the Q and not.
Giving money back to my own pocket?
I'm talking about you.
Me?
You, Kevin, thank you for booking that Orlando Universal Studios, Orlando, whatever.
Wait, is this
Yes,
the
right.
first time Kevin has ever booked with you?
No, didn't you do a cruise
I
before?
did a cruise with you, yeah.
Oh,
A couple of things, yeah.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah.
Because normally he's DVC. So.
Yeah.
Well, this changed things due to money wise, and this is actually kind of I changed the trip. I was going to Disney World in July. I took a gig, so I couldn't do it anymore. But just crunching the money and look at the time frame that I had to travel, I ended up switching to Universal Orlando and moving my Disney vacation to some other time in the future.
So after all this time, what has been a year, 2 years since you've been on Disney property, you choose Universal?
I choose
That's your
Universal.
first?
I only have 4 days to go down there, and that includes driving. So basically, I only had like 2.5 days to play. And money wise, it made more sense to go Universal versus going through my DVC.
Did Lee's excellent review of the Universal Studios actually assist in your decision? Or
Influence you, he's saying?
did you make that decision before?
No.
Yeah.
He Kevin, he do what he want.
No, you know what would influence my decisions when we were crunching the numbers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because it's like, to get like tickets for Disney World right now for my family would have ran around $2,500.
Wow.
For another $1,000, I could book something at Universal and get a hotel, tickets, express pass, breakfast at 2 of the restaurants, some free gift, photos, all kind of other.
Yeah, a little Harry
stuff.
Potter package.
Yeah, I got a Harry package, and
you
so
go.
it just,
Is that like-
cost wise, it just seemed more. It seems like better.
More
Just
for
'cause
the money.
I get more for the money. Yeah.
Yeah, more bang for your buck.
More for the money.
That's right. Oh, honey.
Does the Harry Potter package include some like furry kitchenware or something? It's that Harry Potter.
It's that Wingardium
It's that Harry package.
Leviosa?
Leviosa. Yeah. Look at you.
Oh, all right. Levita Loca.
He knows
Go
about
for
it.
When he puts
knows.
those glasses on, he becomes smarter. Look at that.
I'll wear them more often.
Well, I think Alan's.
It totally has nothing to do with that light in my face either.
Well,
No.
there's a microphone in the glasses. I think Alan's giving them the answers, so it's making it look. I think that's what it
Even
is.
dead, I'm the hero.
There you go. Edith.
That's right. So, look, guys, make sure you're subscribed to us on YouTube because awesome things are always coming your way. So make sure you like, subscribe, comment on our stuff, tell your friends about it, all that good stuff. And also, if you want to if you shop on Amazon, definitely go to our Amazon store called Mouse Gears. That's MOWSE Mouse Gears at Amazon.com/shop/Magic Our Way. There you can buy all kinds of recommendations, even the ones that Office Summer Weekend over here put up, man. You did some Marvel stuff and some Star Wars stuff, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Especially Marvel. With Loki coming out yesterday, I put a lot of books in there that have to do. Some inspiration was drawn by the show from those books.
And they can learn some things to help them prepare and appreciate the show and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. So make sure you go to our YouTube channel so that you can catch our review of the episode 1. So anyway, guys, look. As I mentioned at the top of the show, we are continuing our Did You Notice series hosted by your very own Lee. So, Lee, tease them a little of what we're talking about in this episode.
We're living on the edge. Galaxy's Edge. How's that?
Way to go, Willie.
I mean, I wish the camera was over
Stick to on the
here.
road again.
Yeah, so we're going to go through Galaxy's Edge this week.
Galaxy's Edge.
Galaxy's Edge. All the Star Wars. All the stuff.
All the time.
So, yeah, so that's what we're doing. Going through the whole Galaxy's Edge area, the walk-arounds, the gift shops, the Millennium Falcon, Rise of the Resistance, all that stuff.
Ooh, wee.
Find all those
Chock full of things.
little hidden details and all the stuff you might not have noticed.
This was good, man. Like I've only been to that area like 4 or 5 times, so I am looking forward.
It's pretty cool,
hearing
though.
All the
Yes.
stuff that I did not have time to take in.
Yeah.
So, guys, look, enough of our jibber-jabber. Let's go discuss some Galaxy's Edge magic.
Oh, thank the Force!
As I mentioned on this show, we are doing something with Star Wars, so that's why you heard that jingle. And it is going to be awesome because we're going behind the scenes. Well, not behind the scenes, but we're talking about things that you may or may not have noticed, or maybe you did know this, in Galaxy's Edge. So I'm going to turn it over to Lee right over there, who's going to give us the rundown. Hey, man. He waved.
how's it going?
Yeah, I know. It's
That's
great.
cool.
I love it.
Yeah, right there. I'm
Right
right
there. You're right there. You're so close. I can reach out and touch you.
You know, yeah, I'm looking at y'all, and look, you and Kirk both share the same Haunted Mansion poster. Isn't that cool?
Oh, that's love.
That is love.
That is love.
And you can't see it, but they're holding hands as they do this.
Among other things.
What? Oh, that was his hand?
Just a little bit.
Surprising grip, huh?
Whoops, catch you off guard.
All right. Go ahead.
All right. So when we left off on the last show, we just left Baseline Tap House on Grand Avenue.
That's right.
And so that's the entrance we're going to go to enter Galaxy's Edge. And so we're actually going to go through this tunnel, and this tunnel is a recreation of the Figaro Street tunnels in Los Angeles. These are a set of four-lane tunnels which carry northbound traffic on State Route 110 through Elysian Park in Los Angeles. The tunnels were first opened in the 1930s. So before we even get in there, we already got a little something that you did not notice.
Yeah, I always liked that tunnel. It reminded me of the tunnel to Toontown.
Mm-hmm. Did that do anything beforehand, or was it there always?
Was that tunnel always there? No.
No.
It was specifically for this. Okay. Because I don't remember what was there beforehand. Right?
Streets of America.
Oh, that's true. You're right.
yeah.
Yeah.
So as we get into Galaxy's Edge, I thought what I would do is I'd kind of do just a lot of the outside areas, maybe get into the gift shops, outside the gift shops.
The outer rims?
Yeah, the outer rims.
Stay on the outer rim.
Yeah, starting the ends and then work your way
towards
and then
the middle.
circle the S and then do the alphabet while you're at
And
it.
then we'll hit up the Smuggler's Run and Rise of the Resistance.
Oh,
right.
the big dogs towards it.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay.
Both spots.
Yeah. So let's just jump right into it. One thing that will come out right away is you'll see a blue and gray X-wing ship near the exit of Rise of the Resistance. Now, this is a actual prop from Disney's Plus's The Mandalorian.
Okay.
The ship was used in a short sequence in Season 1, Episode 6, called The Prisoner. You remember that episode? We probably
I do
talked
remember
about
that episode.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. This was where there was a lot of other X-Wing pilots. They were at a space station, and they were helping Mando to escape. So that was from The Mandalorian, that ship right there.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice. That's cool.
I like when they incorporate real-life props from the movies into the parks. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's kind of like on Castaway Cay with the cruise when they had the pirate ship from the Pirates of the Caribbean movies.
Yeah.
Absolutely,
That
yeah.
was pretty cool, yeah.
Now, we've talked about this before. If you look at the floor and the ground, you'll always find like maybe footprints or imprints of leaves in the animal kingdom and stuff like that. So here you can actually find the footprints or the wheel tracks, I guess, from R2-D2. He's in here.
Nice.
Oh, that's cool.
They took the actual mold from the original R2 unit from Star Wars, and then they made a mold of his feet, made a little thing, and tracked it around the land there.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's not just like, hey, this is what R2's feet would look like. These are the actual R2-D2 original robot from the movie. His feet, his tracks, I guess, are in the land.
So it's like Man's Chinese Theater. I could see if my foot fits in this track.
There you go.
That's the real thing, baby.
It's a real thing.
And there's a lot of other droid and creature prints throughout the land, Banthas, Gungans, all other kind of stuff. So
Oh, did they take the real ones from those as well?
the real Gungans, yeah.
Yes.
Exactly. Yeah,
I want some
like-
Bantha Poodoo. I want to step in that. Smell it. Just embrace it.
I hear it's warm.
Oh, well, if it's fresh.
Fresh poodoo.
That poodoo that you do.
So well.
So well. That's right.
Now, there are these three droids outside of, they're like three speeders, and they're like the size of like a toy, maybe, like a large drone. And they're just kind of like on display out there. And if you look at the green one, it's got writing on the side in Arabic. And if you are anywhere in Galaxy's Edge and you see some kind of writing, you can use your phone and go on the app and they'll translate it.
Well, now tell people what Arabic is.
What is Arabic? It's like Arabic, but not quite.
I thought it was like Arab?
It's like Arab like
Is that airbrushed?
Arab-ish?
Airbnb?
Funny, it doesn't look Arabic.
Or Airbnb.
No, Arabic is the official Star Wars language.
Yeah, like
right?
Bright Suns and all that stuff. So you'll see a lot of that. Anywhere you see it, you can use your phone to translate it. And so this was a cool throwback, I thought. On the green speeder, if you translate what's on the side of that, it spells out LMA. So what does LMA stand for?
Ooh.
Life model actuator.
So close, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really close.
Life model Android?
Kirk?
I was going to say life model decoy, but that's something different.
Yeah.
Y'all are so close. Lights, motor, action.
Lights,
Oh,
motor,
lights,
action.
motor, action.
That's what was here before.
I'm sorry, I read ahead a little bit, so I didn't want to
You didn't want to mess it up. You didn't want to give it away.
Oh, I thought it was like Mama's apples or something like that.
Wow.
I like lights motors. That's cute.
Lick
I
my
did that.
no.
There's your attraction right there.
No.
There was a
Living
bed
on the edge.
right next to
That's a
it.
bath of poodoo.
Yeah.
That's that poodoo.
Voodoo came right out of it with drawing tracks.
Yeah.
All right, so what happened?
Yeah. So no, this is the area where Lights Motor Attraction used to be.
Okay.
So it's a, kind of a tribute to the attraction that used to be here.
Oh, that's
Oh,
cool.
that's cute.
A homage.
They could've-
Homage.
They could have let that go. I don't think anyone was looking for a Lights Motors action homage.
Yeah. Well,
Put some Christmas lights and homage the
Thank you. That'd been better.
Osborne lights.
I would like that.
OL.
Black cat somewhere.
Yeah. OL for Arabesh.
Arabesh.
I get an Arabesh tattoo that says peace. It actually says combo number 16 or something.
Where are you going to get that tattoo at?
Got
I
to
get a tramp stamp in
Yeah,
Arabesh.
You got
There
to
you
be
go.
proud of your.
An Arabic stamp.
Yeah, it's Arabesh for tramp stamp.
Well, if you look at the roof of Docking Bay 7, you're going to see some cargo up there. It's getting unloaded. Mm-hmm. And on the outside of each cargo hold, there's numbers 77, 80, and 83, which, as always, there's going to be some meaning behind them. That is the years that
Eli's last girlfriend.
Their ages combined?
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Age of measurements.
I was going to say, that is definitely not the measurements.
That's their salaries. Now.
Oh, there you go.
So I
That's
see that.
it.
You didn't like that, did you?
yeah.
Get that bitch.
Those are numbers from The Hatch and Lost.
Oh, yeah. We should try that. I'm playing
yeah,
lottery
that's good.
numbers tonight.
Oh.
So those are specific numbers.
Yeah, so those are the years that the
Oh.
original Star Wars trilogy was
That's
released.
what I was
That's
thinking.
right. Yeah.
1977, 1980, and 1983.
That's right.
Oh, boy. What a
Very good.
good year for movies.
That's awesome.
And now, as long as we're talking about numbers, there's a number on every trash can in Galaxy's Edge.
Okay.
326-3827.
It's all the same number?
Every trash can has the same number on it.
Oh.
That's in the brain. I could hear it being said when you say it.
Say it again.
326-3827. So what would that number be from?
That's somebody's phone number.
That's 867-53.
09.
Oh,
9. Yeah.
I got to turn this off.
3827.
I like the pictures, but then I see the answer. So
Yeah.
it's
You
not
don't want to
good.
see the
I don't even
picture.
have
wanna
the
see the
doc
answer.
pulled up.
I don't have anything.
No, but
Right.
he's got good pictures in the doc. I can't say because I've already seen it.
326.
Think
Okay,
trash.
Listen.
It's a trash can.
326
The compactor?
3827.
When you think trash, think Lastovica.
Oh, is that when they're stuck in the thingy?
The compactor.
And the crack, and
That
that's
was the code to
that's
get
That's
it
not
out?
the number?
Yeah, Luke's yelling at him into the comm link to
Which one it is?
open the hatch.
Oh,
That's the trash compactor that they're in is the 326-3827 trash compactor. And
Oh.
I would never have known that. Like I don't even remember that part of the movie until Kirk just said it.
I've watched it a gazillion times. I've never paid attention to the numbers.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm going to have to take a look at that.
Yeah. Now, I think you guys all saw this, but just in case, there's a water fountain / you can like a space where you can refill your water bottle
Yes.
over there in the Black Spire area. Mm-hmm. And so if you watch that fountain, there's a Dianoga? I know I was going to say it wrong. There's a Dianoga creature who was the creature that was in the trash compactor.
Oh,
in the
that
original
eats
story.
it?
Yeah, that
that
the little
worm?
eye that popped up when they were in
Yeah.
the trash.
Yeah.
That's a Dianoga. There's one inside that water refill station.
Yeah, I've seen it. I didn't know that's what they called those creatures.
Oh. I thought
Yeah.
somebody just didn't wash the water area.
That's how we got COVID.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll see.
Like the eye pops up. Don't drink that. Too late.
And if you need to activate the effect, if you're not seeing it, just fill your water bottle when you push the button to water. That's what will activate the little eye will come up, and you'll see the little dude.
I have to get a water bottle.
So you have to keep holding it, and then when it gets...
Just when you push it, it'll.
That's a water fountain. It's not even like, you can refill a water bottle, but it's a water fountain. You can
Okay.
drink
So
water.
every time you do it, the eye comes at you.
Yeah, the little
Yes.
thing pops up, and it's he comes out of the water.
The longer you hold it, the bigger it gets.
Yeah,
Trippy.
and that's kind of weird when you first see it. It's like just some eyeball popping out of the
That
water.
was so cool. First time I saw it.
And there's also, if you go into the Doc Ondor's Den of Iniquities, there's a mural on the wall. And this mural depicts an ancient battle between the light and dark sides of the Force. Now, that mural was originally seen in Chancellor Palpatine's office in Star Wars Revenge of the Sith.
Oh, so it's the exact mural.
I don't know if it's the one from the movie, but it is a recreation of that mural.
Probably a
Yeah.
recreation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
I like that.
Now, also in Doc Ondor's, this was something. Now, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to preface this by saying that I've heard it's left, But I've also heard it's there, so you have to really look for it. So hopefully it's still there. But in there, up on the top, you got to get kind of at the right angle. You will see the Ark of the Covenant in the gift shop.
Really?
What?
From Raiders of the Lost Ark. Yeah.
Is it open? Things flying out of it?
No,
Stuff?
and you can just kind of barely see the corner sticking out of it.
Yeah, well, if you look at it directly, you melt.
That's why there's an eye in the water fountain.
Cover your eyes, cover your heart.
You got to keep your eyes shut.
all the way shut.
Cover your heart, Indy. Don't look at it. Wait a minute, wrong indie movie.
Just cover all of it, just to be
Just
safe.
cover all of the stuff. Put
Now,
a sheet over your face.
The rumor is that is actually the same prop that's in the Great Movie Ride. From the Indiana Jones scene. Okay.
Well, they do like to do that kind of thing.
yeah.
That's a theory. You
Yeah,
saying?
that's the rumor, is that not only is it there, but that is the actual prop that was used in. That's the actual thing from the scene in that attraction when you're in the Raiders of the Lost. You're in the Raiders scene.
And I'm not saying you're wrong. I just remember like being in there, knowing that there was a bunch of hidden stuff in there, and looking around and never.
I mean, I've seen pictures of it.
I'm not doubting you. I'm just saying, like, I just don't remember ever seeing it. I was looking for hidden stuff.
You see the pictures of it. It's like very, you got two angels on top with their wings spread out front. It's like it's one of them.
Oh, it's just one angel. Okay.
Yeah.
You kind of just see like the corner of it.
Okay.
The rest of it's hiding behind. Now, there's supposedly also another prop from the Great Movie Ride, and this can be found outside of that shop, and it's a large foot from the Anubis, which was also in the Raiders scene. Anubis.
Oh, you're talking about
the big foot.
The big dog.
The big dog-looking creature.
Okay.
So that's outside of the gift shop. And so those are both from the Great Movie Ride, and supposedly that are actual props from the Great Movie Ride. But here's the thing. There's a Galaxy's Edge in Florida, and there's a Galaxy's Edge in California. So there's only one Ark of the Covenant.
But two wings. Two angels. Well, four wings.
But I'm saying, angels. Like, if you're to believe that the whole ark is there, I mean, you can only see half, but you're to believe that it's there, right?
Well, I mean, they may be showing you just a part of it, and the other part of it's on the other location.
But I guess what I'm saying is, like, if they're going to actually use the real prop in real life, the real prop, they can't, because there's only one real life Ark of the Covenant from the Great Movie Ride.
Unless they cut it in half.
Unless they cut it in half, which would be weird. Like, why would they do that?
Well, they cut a plane in half and they stuck it in a Great Movie Ride.
Oh, that's true.
Exactly right.
That is true. That's true.
And the other half's in the Jungle Cruise.
That's right.
Oh, and wasn't that supposed to be Hugh Hefner's plane or something? Or no, not Hugh Hefner.
Hugh Hefner?
No, it was from a movie. Not Hugh Hefner.
Humphrey Bogart.
I was close.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hugh Hefner, Humphrey Bogart.
I think it's a little bit of a stretch from Humphrey and Ingrid Bergman to
Hugh and all of his playmates.
in the grotto. I mean, it's a little different.
In the grotto, all the playmates was there.
Raphael De La Ghetto.
Yeah.
Oh man! All right. So again, take it for what it's worth. I don't know if it's the actual real prop, but that's the rumor.
Hugh Hefner's plane.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the grotto.
De La Ghetto.
Now, there's a tree outside of Savi's workshop, and you'll see it has various pieces of fabric tied to it. And this is what's called a trilon wishing tree.
Okay.
Yeah, try-off. It's a trilon wishing tree.
Is that like a Trilon wishing well, kiss and tell?
That's a throwback to the last show.
Taryn treats Darby. Yeah. What a great guy.
Beautiful. Trilon.
I thought that was the headquarters of S.H.I.E.L.D. in D.C.
That's the Triskelion. Trilon spits hot fire.
So Batuans, they tie pieces of fabric to the tree and make a wish. And once the fabric disintegrates, your wish is granted.
Whoa.
So it's kind of like the prayer trees in the animal kingdom. It's very similar to that.
Interesting.
So as long as you don't use like a nylon cloth,
Yeah, use something
should be
cotton.
all right.
It'll
it'll disintegrate.
before you do.
That's a lot of pressure.
Use litmus paper. That'll disappear pretty quickly, I think.
That's true.
Trilon.
Try
Try it.
it on.
Boom.
Mulan.
Moving on.
Yeah, moving on. Moving right along. Now, when the Galaxy's Edge project was in development, Imagineers had to use code names to keep the details of Galaxy's Edge a secret. Ancient Chinese secrets.
Take me away.
The actual land of Galaxy's Edge itself was referred to as Delos, which is a Greek island.
Delos Brown.
We knew Delos.
Delos?
Yeah, I did know Delos.
Yeah.
That's your homeboy?
He was wrong.
That's Westworld.
Debo.
Yeah. Debo.
The Millennium Falcon was referred to as Big Bird, and the Rise of the Resistance section was referred to as Alcatraz.
They tell you why? Did they say why?
No, the Millennium Falcon flies, so that's where I would
Big
get that
Bird.
from.
Big
Yeah.
Bird. Okay,
Flying thing. Okay, I can see
Okay.
that.
Why Alcatraz?
Although I never saw a Big Bird fly.
That is true.
I never saw Big Bird fly.
He was
either.
hitchhiking in the Muppet movie, right?
It was hitchhiking.
Yeah, he could have
Well,
flown.
I never saw an elephant fly either.
Yeah.
So why they call the other one Alcatraz? Just because?
I have no idea, honestly.
Catchy name.
Probably because it's a prison ship or something.
yeah,
or the
something like
Galaxy
that.
or the Republic.
Yeah, you get captured.
You do
You're in
get captured,
jail. You got to
yeah.
break out.
That makes
Oh,
sense.
yeah, that's true. You got to break out of
Escape from Alcatraz. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
Now, just outside the marketplace, you'll see a large. I knew I was going to regret putting this in. Obelisk.
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 You should start putting the phonetical.
I had it, and then I
Obelisk.
No.
put
He's
in
like, I don't
put in
need
the
it.
wrong doc.
That's all right. We got you.
Yeah,
Obelisk.
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 Obelisk. All right, so just outside the marketplace, there's a large obelisk.
I believe.
Obelisk, I can fly. According to Imagineer Margaret Carrison, if you touch it and say, "Till the spire," then it gives you good luck so that you may return in good health to this place again.
So you could talk to the tree that have all the fabric
obelisk.
on it.
Wait, what I got to say?
You got to say, "Till the spire."
Till the spire.
Kill the spider.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's
Till
till
the wire.
Till the Swinson.
Yeah.
till the Swinton.
To the ancient one.
So you touch it, you say,
touch it.
till the spire,
Yeah, and gives you good
and
luck.
it gives you good luck so you can return to Galaxy's Edge.
That's right.
In good health.
And then the
For
spore.
only $5,000.
Wow. With poor wallet.
Unlike the spore in Animal Kingdom in Pandora, if you touch it and rub it well enough, it just all over the
It
place.
gives you
Yeah.
COVID.
Yes. Well,
Oh, it gives you a good joke. I tell you what. Definitely does.
Oh, yeah.
Obelisk. Okay.
Obelisk.
obelisk.
All right.
Obelisk.
Now, I originally read that there are no hidden Mickeys in Galaxy's Edge because it's a separate world. It's an entirely different planet than ours, that kind of stuff. But
So is Pandora.
right, but there are definitely some hidden Mickeys, and the biggest one you'll see is there's 3 holes in the wall. If you're near Smuggler's Run in Docking Bay, you'll see 3 holes in the wall from a blaster, and they form the shape of the Mickey head.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So it's really pretty subtle. It's kind of cool because it's not like 3 perfect circles. It's like looks like someone just hit a hammer on the wall or something. It's crumbling around it.
So it's a big circle, two
A
little
big circle,
circles.
2 little circles.
Oh, well, that's obvious.
Yeah, it's really cool. And it's when you see the picture, you're like, oh yeah, okay, that's a hidden Mickey. So, yeah.
Mickey was
But
in
they
space.
I guess the stormtroopers missed their target, but we got a hidden Mickey out of it.
I heard there was one in Smuggler's Run as well, but I didn't see it.
I didn't see it either. It's like kind of maybe hidden on the bottom of a ship or something.
That's what I call them, hidden.
Yeah, hidden Mickey. Now, this one I thought was pretty clever. I would have never have noticed this if I wouldn't have read about it. But in the Droid Depot,
Okay.
you have all the droid pieces that are on a conveyor belt, hanging,
Yeah, at the top
hanging
of the
from the
shop.
ceiling, right?
Mhm,
So they're
yeah.
all going on the conveyor belt. Once you see there's a silver chest plate, okay?
Okay.
Then you're going to want to count the parts that come after that. So there's going to be one leg, then there's going to be a space. Then there's going to be another part, then there's going to be a space. Then there's a group of 3 parts, another space, and then there's a group of 8 parts.
This is like Morse code, and it spells like THX.
It's 1138. There's a 1 part, 3 parts, 8 parts of robots, droid pieces.
Oh, okay.
So there's 1 part, there's a space, there's 1 part, there's a space, there's 3 more parts, there's a space, there's 8 parts, there's a space. 1138, which is again THX 1138.
My computer's not even up.
That's awesome.
Pretty good. That's like Morse code or something like that.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's okay.
I mean, you really have to. I don't know how anyone would even know to look for that.
Never.
Never.
You have to hear it on the Magic Our Way podcast, so you can go check it out for yourself. 'Cause-
Well, when you think about it, somebody had to decide what order those parts came out in. And it's like, this is a crap job. What can I do to make this interesting? I'll weave in code.
yeah,
That's nice.
Somebody
Yeah.
really looking at the details to figure that out.
yeah, and just a small thing, but if you remember in one of the episodes where C-3PO had the red arm,
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah, but you'll see his red arm as part of the parts as well.
Okay, so his red arm is hanging in the conveyor belt?
Yep, it's up there.
I did not notice that.
Yep.
I just had a thought about that red arm.
Yeah.
It'd be cool if it was like the other arm.
Oh, right, because like
He only had
C-3PO has
one.
one, but that's the other half to it.
Ah.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be better.
Stopped in
Maybe
there
it
and did the
is.
replacement. Is like, I know, I'd have to check.
I didn't check to see if it was the left or the right, so it could be. Maybe that's the other half to C-3PO's arm.
Now, that would be a cool detail.
That would be better. Let's go with that. Let's say that's what it is.
Okay, sure.
All right, cool.
Sounds great.
Yes. And it has a sequence glove on it. Michael Jackson. So no, I don't know that.
They're like, no, not with the kids, no. Now, while you're in the Droid Depot, again, inside the gift shop, look for the souvenir. It's a magnet, and it just looks like a circular piece of metal. I can't even describe it. To me, it looks like, if you remember when cars used to have cigarette lighters.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you look at the cigarette lighter and you turn it around, it's like a little circle like this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it looks like to me. But it is actually a thing. It's not just some hunk of metal. It's a restrainer bolt.
Oh, for like a droid.
Yeah, like what they had on.
They had it on
R2D2.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. So if you remember in the movie, when he removed this restrainer bolt, that's what set off the video transmission from Princess Leia.
Yeah.
He references like I can't get this restrainer bolt, whatever. It's an actual thing. So you can get a restrainer bolt for your refrigerator now.
Oh, wow.
man.
Yeah.
And so people have trouble opening the refrigerator when you have house guests, right?
Or when you take it off the fridge, then it plays a movie. I don't know.
You're in trouble, E. Getting a restraining bolt for that fridge. You ain't getting in there no more.
That's what the movie's gonna be. Me being like, I already broke your restraining line.
No more orange juice for you.
Don't ever say such things. Such blasphemy from the obelisk.
He spent the night this past weekend. Anna had 3 orange juices waiting for him.
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
Your reputation preceded you.
Yeah, it happens that way. You talk
for
to
you.
a tree, you get magic back.
Hey, you said you like s'mores, and next thing you know, you got 18 boxes.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. That was awesome.
Yeah, she hooked it
My
up,
wife
man.
is good like that.
She's awesome.
Quality woman.
Now, at Rhino Roasters, the guy that's running the machine,
Yeah.
the droid,
He's a droid dude.
he's a smelter droid, is what he's called.
Smelter, not delter.
Yeah. It's a 8D-J8 droid. All right, so he's operating the grill and roasting the Rontos. Okay. Now the Rontos, this is something you've probably seen already, but what he's roasting them with is a modified pod racer engine. That
It's a huge engine, yeah.
Yeah.
You saw in Phantom Menace.
Yes.
Now, do you remember who 8D-J8 is from previous Star Wars movies?
8DJ8.
The smelter droid, the guy that's running the thing.
I remember, I knew him as soon as I saw him.
Isn't he the... Oh, I don't have a picture
He's
for
the
him.
guy that did the brand on the bottom
Yes.
of the R2, right?
There wasn't R2, it was a gonk droid. But
Oh,
yes.
Gonk droid. Yeah.
Did anybody else feel really bad for that gun?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That moment?
Wasn't there a couple of those droids though? Like one would talk and like, you are a such and such droid. Like when he was figuring out where C-3PO and R2D2 should go.
I was kind
I
of
can't
sorting them
remember.
out
It's
like,
been a-
for
yeah.
parts or whatever, yeah.
It's been a little while, but I
That
thought there were a couple of these guys.
R2's gonna be the server of his sail barge, I think.
Yeah.
You got a good place for you, you little bastard.
You're a server droid or something like that. He said something to that effect.
They get a creepy voice.
Yeah.
I wonder what the gonk droid did to deserve that. Like,
I don't know, but they're clearly sadomasochist droids that are running.
Yeah.
But I'm curious, is like droids have nerve endings?
That one
right?
did.
That one did. That's for damn sure.
Oh, man. I felt bad for that thing.
Right.
It's like
So-
a TV box.
All right, what else you got?
Yeah.
All right, now outside of Ronto Roasters, you're going to find 2 large red tanks with the number 87 printed on them. So 87 is what?
Ooh.
A year.
It is a year.
You ever graduated high school?
Is it?
Wow, you
89
graduated
for me.
high school in 87? Man, what
Yeah.
year did you graduate high school?
89. Y'all call me the old man.
We need some younger blood in this shit.
I'm telling you.
Alan, how old are you? 30. Dang! All right.
Yes.
How old? 3-0?
Yeah.
30?
When one of these die, you're taking their place.
Well, with my
saying.
diet, it ain't going to be much longer.
Speaking of Ronald Roasters.
Ronto Roasters cooking
All
that
right, so wait,
classic
87.
1987.
What
That's
was
a
the
year.
significant?
1987?
That's Back to the Future, right?
It is
No.
probably, but no, that's not what this is about.
It's about Star Wars universe. So
What is it?
87 is when the Christmas special came out.
Oh, no.
No,
that's not
it
it.
was
That
when
was
Droids came out. I believe.
Droids or Clone Wars or it's not Phantom Menace.
This is
That's when Last Crusade came out. No, that was 86.
1987 is the year George Lucas teamed up with Disney to create Star Tours.
Thank you, Michael Eisner.
Yeah, so that's, again, it's Star Wars related. So
Well, that's cute. I dig that.
Now, one little thing, and then I don't know if you guys have anything you want to add to this, but this is an announcement you can hear if you listen out, and when you're over in the First Order area where all the stormtroopers and stuff are. There's an announcement, and then the announcer comes on and says, "Target practice has been canceled."
No, really?
So I've never heard that. I'm going to definitely listen out for it.
Never once have I ever heard that.
I never heard that either.
That, so obviously an inside joke. So
inside.
Yeah. Now moving on to Rise of the Resistance. So Rise of the Resistance. This is an attraction where you join the Resistance and you're going to take off from the planet Batu.
That's right.
Right. So you're greeted by Rey and BB-8. They inform you that there's a covert Resistance team led by Finn, and they've infiltrated the First Order Star Destroyer. So the plan here is that you're going to escape by boarding a transport. It's going to take you to another hideout in Pakara.
Mariah Carey.
Yeah. Sophia Vidari.
Panera. You're going to go to Panera. You're going to get the
Panera
broccoli cheese soup.
Yeah, that is the best. Yeah.
It is good.
Get some bread with it.
Yeah. Get the bread bowl.
Yeah,
Now,
Alcatraz.
So where you're going to meet up with General Organa.
Aha! Princess Leia.
Yeah. So of course everything does not go according to plan.
Never.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Always.
After you load your shuttle, which is piloted by Neenub. You're,
Is that guy?
Yeah.
that guy.
That guy that hangs with Lando and just like doesn't speak any.
That's
like,
him.
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh my god!
Him and Lando, they talk to each other.
He's like, hey, how did we do that better? But okay, I never do that, guys. All right, then.
When Lando was very, very creepily wearing Han Solo's uniform, clothes.
Yes, I did notice that.
Yeah.
It's like he went through his luggage or something. Like he found.
Let me go
old-
see what Han got in the back.
Right,
A bunch
exactly.
of white shirts and vests.
It's stylish. It still works.
Leia likes this look.
Yeah, girl.
That was a pretty spot on Neen Nub impersonation there, Kev.
Oh, thanks.
I would not
totally-
have known that dude's name.
I didn't realize it was the same dude. I just figured he was the same species.
Yeah,
Can you do when he starts laughing?
Oh, I don't. I have to listen to it. I don't remember it when he.
That was
laughing.
crazy when you did it. I just like the middle picture popped right in my head because I was like, I never knew what that cat's name was.
Well,
So.
that dude's voice is like so ingrained in my head for some strange
I
reason.
knew what it was because, like most things, like in Star Wars, the only way you knew its name was that you bought the action figure.
That's true.
right, yeah.
But I never
And
bought his
sometimes
actual
even then, all you knew was what they were called, not their
Right.
actual name. Like
Right.
the Snaggletooth and Hammerhead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't know their lineage.
I didn't know what like. I was like, oh, the pig people were Gamorrean guards. Okay, cool. You know, like it's just you didn't know names until you bought the figures, and that's how you figured it
Yeah,
out.
Ben Fortuna.
That's another one. Yeah, it's very. Thank you.
Pay for it too. I love that one.
That's just a creepy dude. Okay, so Alcatraz.
So you get captured by the Star Destroyer. Sucks you up in his tractor beam, and then you step out and you find yourself in the Star Destroyer, and you get arrested, interrogated by the First Order officers, and all this stuff. And then luckily, there's undercover Resistance team members there to help you with your escape.
Nice.
So here's a couple of little hidden details and things like that you might want to check out. So this first one,
Really quick, is this going to be a spoiler for people who haven't been on the
if
ride?
you haven't been there, well, I haven't been on it, so it was a spoiler for me.
Okay.
I don't think this qualifies as spoilers.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
been out for a while.
it's-
Yeah.
And plus, we're not
I've
going to
had-
tell you the storyline. I'm just going to show you
Well,
some
actually, you
detail.
did.
Well,
I was going to say, which was fine. I had no problem with that. I just...
he's not necessarily going to tell you everything you're going to experience on the ride.
right. No, I'm not going to. It's not going to be
These
a
are-
walkthrough.
These are not obvious things. These are things to look
These
for.
are things you might
I'm
not
sorry.
have
I
known.
apologize, Lee. It was just a concern.
No, absolutely, no problem.
Hey, Tewanawanga.
Uh-huh. Chichawa.
Nub
Yes.
nub. So to get this hidden reference / hidden gem, whatever you want to call it, you have to know about a Galaxy's Edge cookbook. So this
I
is
have
how
that cookbook.
This is how deep this little hidden gem goes, right? Mm-hmm. So there is a cookbook called Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, the official Black Spire Outpost cookbook.
I own it.
I own it,
Danny
too.
has it. It's pretty cool. Now
It's on our Amazon shop.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh,
Buy
get
from there if
one
you
and
want
there you
one.
go.
Yes.
Now, this cookbook is written by the point of view of Strano Tuggs, a.k.a. Cookie.
Oh, the purple dude. Okay,
Cookie,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Cookie.
He's the lead chef at Tuggs Grub at Docking Bay 7.
I love
Yes.
a diner by him.
I
Yeah.
remember. All right. I remember
Yes.
we did the concept art.
Yeah.
So the concept.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So Strano Tuggs, Cookie, he used to be the chef in Maz Kanata's castle.
Mascanada.
But that was destroyed by the First Order in The Force Awakens, which has led him to create his traveling food freighter, which is docked right now in Docking Bay 7. Now, one of the recipes in this book is golden lichen tule.
Golden lichen tule.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
But there's no
Even
such
diving
thing as
golden.
golden lichen. It's an ingredient that's made up that you can find in Galaxy's Edge.
Oh.
Really?
Well,
Yep.
you can only buy it there?
Well, you can't even buy. It's not even a real thing. It's just this moss that's growing on the rocks. But you'll see it here throughout the whole Black Spire. It's a lot of it. There's right outside of the Rise of the Resistance queue.
What's it taste like?
I don't know.
You try to eat
golden, I
balls?
guess.
No, I doubt it tastes golden.
I'm trying to find a picture of this golden lichen.
lemon
It looks like a cheese. It looks like a thin layer of cheese,
Like
basically.
shredded cheese.
Thin
Have you
layer.
ever seen like someone try to make a cheese taco, but they want the taco shell to be made out of cheese?
This looks like crisps, like
Yeah.
Parmesan crisps.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
if you've
I
ever
see it.
seen that,
Golden lichen.
Cheese
bacon
crisp.
loaf.
Yeah, but the whole thing is that golden lichen is this mold that you see growing outside Rise of the Resistance on these rocks and all throughout the Black Spire. So
Oh, okay.
that's how deep that hidden meaning is behind it. That you have to own that cookbook to understand that there's actually something to this stuff that's on the rocks.
yeah, okay, I got you.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah. I would eat
In
that.
actuality, it's made with butter, sugar, turmeric, ginger, and flour. So, I mean, it's a
It's a
very
little savory. Then
That's
it's
not
not.
bad.
It's not a sweet cookie.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, that sounds good. I'll try that.
yeah. But you got to have some golden lichen. So
Golden lichen.
So
Well,
I
yeah.
wonder if like they're having problems with people like trying to steal the golden lichen off the rocks or something, like chip it away at the rocks.
I need to make the cookies.
Yeah. Now,
I've got a golden lichen.
Run home, Danny, run. Don't stop.
Grab all the balls you can. Go.
Grandpa Kirk can walk again.
I can see like
Wishing on a tree.
somebody in their their cosplay over there licking the rocks or something. It's like,
Yeah, I think it's
Licking the
only-
lichen.
maybe it's like licking a frog. Like with that thing, like if you lick this poisonous frog in the jungles of Africa would
Go on
make it
without me,
hallucinate.
man. I've been licking the lichen.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I think there's an OnlyFans for that.
Licking the lichen. Riding the lichen, man.
Looking to like
Man,
Yeah,
that
so-
is bad.
Now, as you enter the first stage of the queue, there's a waterfall on your right. So there's actually a little bit of a tie-in to this waterfall. This waterfall is referenced heavily in Delilah Dawson's book, The Black Spire.
Oh.
Oh, okay. It's also
so-
referenced by TLC too.
Yes.
Right.
You should never go chase a waterfall.
Never.
Especially this waterfall. Let me tell you why. Because the base of this waterfall was actually used to trap explorers who wandered too far looking for water.
Oh.
And there's also poisonous creatures down there. So yeah, you don't want to be
And
chasing these
fierce
waterfalls.
beasts,
Yeah, all kinds of stuff, man. So
hornswoggles, and
Hornswoggles. Leprechauns.
Willy Wonka. You mean?
Yeah, that's hysteria.
now, so as you entered this queue, you're walking through these hallways of rocks, and they're basically like carved into the ruins. These hallways are carved in the ruins by the Resistance. So the Imagineers, they really purposefully use this look to kind of give you that throwback, that reminder of like when the hallways in Hoth from Empire Strikes Back. So that how they had hollowed out under the snow and the
snow and
ice and
ice,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah. So it's kind of the same thing, but this is these ancient rock ruins. And even in Hoth, if you remember when they were in the command center, that big monitor that they were using, they've brought that. Apparently, when they escaped from Hoth, they brought it over here to the Black Spire because that same monitor is inside the queue for Rise of the Resistance as well.
Yeah. Wow.
Somebody's like, "Hey, grab that. It's a good TV."
Yeah, we might-
We can use that.
You can't fit it. I don't care. Strap it to the roof.
just hold on to it. Just hold on to it like this while we're driving.
How much money we can get for that?
Now, the ruins themselves actually have a little bit of a history. It's not known how many, but there are definitely signs of ancient civilizations that have occupied this space. You can see ancient markings on the wall. There is a room which the Imagineers refer to as the Chamber of Eternal Sleep, where these
That's Eli's bedroom.
Oh, yeah.
with orange juice in the morning.
There you go. Never want to wake up again.
And this was like their burial grounds, basically, for these ancient civilizations.
That totally is Eli's bedroom.
Yes. That reminds me to sweep the bones out from under the bed. Thank you. I needed that.
Thinking about how well Eli sleeps unless somebody creeps into his room. He's not expecting it.
You can also see like where food and drink has been stored. And if you look before you step into the ITS room, look at the ceiling and you'll find ancient navigational charts painted on the ceiling.
Oh.
So like some ancient civilization has lived here before they took over this area.
Man, it's just Moana.
You're welcome.
It says Calgon.
Oh. Now, also, so once you get to the area, you'll see these. When you get more into the main area, you're going to see all these lockers with flight suits and different apparatuses, and you'll see I think there's one where you can see the. If you remember in Empire, was it Empire where they were in the asteroid field?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah, and they went inside the thing they thought was an asteroid, but it was really the monster or whatever. And
Yeah.
So those air vent air masks
Looks
they're
like
wearing.
a CPAP mask.
Yeah, those are in here. You can see those in there. The lamp that Yoda stole from Luke on Dagobah, that lamp's in one of these lockers.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So just all kinds of cool relics. I mean, just check all those little things out, and it's interesting I see that now because at Velocicoaster, same thing, lockers with things in it. So maybe that's the new thing. Like wherever they use lockers.
That's in now.
Yeah, that's
in thing.
Stealing
That's
stuff
the
and putting
aesthetic.
it in the lockers.
Right.
Yeah, as we continue now to move more and more into virtual queues, we don't have to look at any of this stuff.
Yeah.
Virtual lockers.
Yeah, virtual
Ah, that would be good. A lot better than lockers they have right now with Universal. So inside there, you're going to see a lot of flight suits and things like that.
Oh, are they from Top Gun?
Yeah, Iceman.
Oh,
good.
Goose.
Goose is there.
That's terrible.
If you it's translated from Arabic, it says Goose.
Oh, man. Cougar turned in his wings. Now you're number one.
Oh, they had one called Jester.
That's it.
No, but I mean, on the flight suit, it looks like they have names on them. But if you use your little translator, it translates to pull to inflate. So I don't know why you would need to pull on your thing to inflate, but
Well, when you get to a certain age. It happens.
Yeah.
I was going to say, but you flying in space. Like,
Well, when you jump off a plane into the Indian Ocean or Indian waters.
oh, you mean in case your
You need
ship
that raft, yeah.
leaves
Yeah.
from
Especially
space
when your
into
co-pilot
gravity.
bangs his head on the
That's right.
Oh,
canopy
yeah.
on the way out.
But it
Yeah.
wasn't his fault.
No, it
Okay?
wasn't.
It wasn't
That
his fault. No.
All right, so
All
what
right.
else?
now during your mission briefing with Nin Nub, his commander is a new character, Lieutenant Beck. Who's a Mon Calamari. Beck, B-E-K.
He's an Admiral Akbar type.
Yeah,
yes,
exactly.
yeah, that species.
And so that character's name is Lieutenant Beck, and that Lieutenant Beck gets its name from Carrie Beck, who is the vice president of animation and live action series development at Lucasfilm.
I thought you were going to tell me it was from that terrible musician.
That's what I was thinking. I was about to sing the song. I was like,
Loser, baby.
Oh, that's the wrong guy.
No, that's that's where the Banters live.
That's right. Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I think that's where they hang out at in the snow.
Sorry, wrong song.
Yeah, but
man.
not the Beck. Yeah.
Yeah, and the Lieutenant Beck animatronic is voiced by James Arnold Taylor, who also does the voice of Obi-Wan in the Clone Wars.
Oh, cool.
Oh, get out of here.
I like that. All right. I dig it.
Now, Olga's Cantina.
Oh man.
Man, she's not here.
Let me guess. Did you notice the place is really small to go and
Did
get
you
a drink
notice that
at?
your feet are hurting right now?
Olga no bada.
No bother.
Olga no
It's
bada.
not going to get any better.
Oh man.
Olga no bada.
We actually went in there, so I'm sorry. That gave me a mental picture. So okay.
It took you back. It was like
It did.
flashback.
It really did. No
Yeah.
seats.
Olga no here.
Yeah.
Olga no seats.
You don't reserve a seat here. Can't sit.
Wanga.
All right,
All right, so what does it say
Olga's
about it?
Cantina is based on an early Ralph McQuarrie sketch. I said Ralph McGuire. Toby Maguire. Ralph.
When you pronounce one right, point that one out.
Ralph McQuarrie sketch for Jabba the
Ralph
Hutt's Palace.
Macchio.
Ralph Macchio
Ralph Macchio.
did this thing where there was a tournament. And
Right.
he kicked this dude in the face.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Crane
Okay.
kick.
All right, so Ralph McQuarrie's made a sketch for Jabba the Hutt's palace, specifically the throne room in Return of the Jedi that doesn't get used, and Ralph was George's conceptual designer for all three movies.
George's
Ah, very
first
nice.
name basis.
Yeah, Mr.
What?
Lucas. Now, when you face the bar, you're going to see some pipes and containers behind the bar that hold bubbling liquids used in the drinks. And in one of these, you'll find a creature, a live creature called a wart, W-O-R-R-T. Said that right. So the wart's eggs are harvested by the bartenders for their drinks, for their libations.
Oh, good. It's
Now,
tasty.
yeah. So you're eating some wart eggs, basically. No,
How do they harvest them?
You were there with
manual
us.
masturbation.
Yeah, I was there.
That terrible music
Yeah, we were right behind.
just makes the wart produce eggs like crazy.
Those eggs were the things that made they drink, make your lips all numb and stuff.
that was a
Things,
separate thing.
but they
That
are
was
used. Those eggs are the blueberry popping pearls used for Java juice.
No, he had like
So what is the drink
bubbly
that,
Fizzler.
the Fizz Whiz or
Oh,
whatever.
that was a fuzzy tauntaun.
There you
Fuzzy
go.
Tauntaun.
Yeah,
Yes.
Tauntaun. They're
Man.
great in the winter.
the fizzy bubbler.
See,
I don't know. Like, I'm sure somebody out there has cracked the code as to what they used. I know there was theories.
Cocaine.
Well, it's a hell of a drug.
Okay.
Cocaña.
But yeah, no. The first time I tried that, I thought I was having a stroke.
Yeah, you're like, wait a minute. Like someone, someone,
I can't move my face.
it was coming out. It was dripping down your face.
Like, you all right, dude?
You were like,
No, man, that was kind of freaky. But I have delighted in doing that to other people.
my tongue is fat.
you
My
probably,
tongue-
you probably get worried that Kevin dosed you or something.
Yeah, no.
A little roofie.
Yeah, well,
Maybe
yeah.
a roofie or something.
All you needed
Well,
was
Kevin and I were sleeping in the same room, so it was possible.
Now, there are Minocs that are bat-like parasites that chew on the power cables and energy conductors of starships, as we saw in Star Wars Empire Strikes Back.
Yep.
But in Galaxy's Edge, guests can spy a Minoc that's pickled in one of the tanks inside Oga's canteen.
Ah, pickled Minoc. What a
Yeah.
if you
delicacy.
if you get something out of those containers, you know what you get? Space COVID.
Space COVID.
Now, native to the bogs of Dagobah, swamp slugs have thousands of teeth capable of grinding up plants and animals, but not necessarily droids, as R2 fortunately discovered in Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back. Now, if you keep a close eye, you'll find some swamp slugs in one of the Cantina's tanks as well.
Man, and Kirk Landry has swamp slugs all in his living room. Ain't no problem, right?
Yeah.
Man, we ain't afraid of that.
Them and Nutria rats just hanging around.
That one's
Exactly.
named George. That one's named Louis.
Yeah, that's right. They take care of the snakes.
And that is Bob.
Now, originally, they considered an alien bartender either by it being an animatronic or maybe
See?
being, yeah. But then Universal sued them. No, but either that or they might even dress up cast members as aliens. That was an idea too.
On a stick.
Jalapeno.
On a stick.
Oh, my.
An
They probably
alien
would have had more
bartender.
characters than the guy we dealt with when we went over there. That
Jeff
dude was-
Dunham would have done it. That would have been great.
He was like a board with a vest on. That's how entertaining he was.
Which is actually crazy because when I went to the one in Florida, it was opening weekend. So that may have been something to do with it. But man, like the bartenders there were into it, dude. They were singing songs and they were like chanting and doing all kinds of stuff. They were hyped,
It's
dude.
great.
well, that guy, Disneyland, he was into it too. He's into being a.
Yeah,
Well, yeah.
no, he was not feeling the spirit.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
wasn't singing no songs except "Get Out."
So that obviously did not come to be. As you can imagine, it'd be hard for having to change out into an alien costume every time a new employee showed up for their shift. And maybe a animatronic bartender would not have been not have been able to perform. As a
Somebody would
bartender.
have drew a drink on it for sure.
Now, which is weird because there's like cruise ships that have robotic bartenders. Have you seen this? Yeah, like I don't know what cruise line, but if you go to the bar, you can order a drink and it's like the robot will bring it to you. You'll mix it and all kinds of stuff. So
Get out of
the
here.
technology's there.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I guess they wanted people to interact with the robot.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, that was the issue there.
The thing was, the more interesting stuff we give you to look at, the longer you stay. And we don't want you to stay. We
Yeah.
want you in and out.
Yeah,
That's true. They want to turn people over.
All right, so as we go back, we talked about using your phone to do translations and all the Arabish and stuff like that.
Airbish, yeah.
Arabish.
Yeah.
So there's a couple signs posted outside of Oga's, and all written in Arabish. So if you translate them, here's a couple of the things that the signs say when you translate it.
Okay.
Koikan monkey lizards are prohibited.
So wait,
Sorry, Moiki.
This
So
is
Malika can't be there.
wow. This is the guidelines for Ogas.
Yeah, so these are
This is a house rule.
These are house rules for
Oh, okay.
Oga's, right? Okay.
So that's why the dude was mean to us.
Yeah. No staring.
No sitting.
No
sitting.
No sitting.
No
yeah.
sitting.
That's
sitting.
actually not
No
good.
city.
No sit for you.
No,
No,
drink
no,
under
no.
$20.
Yeah.
No.
No soup for you.
No fighting, biting, or tearing off of limbs. That's an actual rule for Oga's.
There's
No
no,
like that.
Oga.
do they say no blasters?
no.
No blasters.
No blaster.
You left one out. No Olga.
Yeah.
No, as I said, no Oga.
Oh, you said no Oga?
I said no Oga.
You're right. No Oga.
Noga.
No.
No Oga. No Oga.
Sounds like an old horn.
Uh-huh.
Clean up after your animal, creature, or droid.
That's for Chewie.
Dang.
Wookiees, 2 drink maximum, no exceptions.
Oh,
Wow, man, I think Wookiees could handle a lot more than 2 drinks.
I think that's why they maxed them out.
They're probably worried about them tearing off somebody's limbs.
They don't want to lose any money.
Let the Wookiee win. Olga Guerra's approval needed for all deals over 10,000 credits.
Good luck finding her.
Yeah. Now, there's also a bulletin board of inside the cantina. Okay. Now, I'm not going to give you them all, but these are some of the things I thought were kind of cool. So, like if you go to a local bar and you have like someone post up their business card or a flyer or something like that.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
So it's the same thing, and it's inside the cantina.
I've never seen that.
Yep. Found. Dusty black vest with multiple pockets in the Carillion style.
Clever.
Someone owe you? I collect. Ask for Harkos.
Harkos.
I don't know who that is.
Harkos?
But that's what it translates to. I'm sure the Herschers will write in and tell us who the Harkos are.
Okay.
Flight crews wanted. No training necessary. Fair pay. Great experience. Discretion a must. Inquire at Okana Transport Solutions in the spaceport.
Okana?
Ohana.
Okana means
Onaka.
Onaka. Now, okay. That
Naka
yes.
Naka.
Yeah, okay.
Cantina presents Zhao Yaza, a former Max Rebo band, in a rare solo performance.
Jayauza?
Joe Yaza?
Yeah, he was in the Max Rebo band.
Yeah.
Which one was he?
Oh, I can't say which
I
one
don't know.
it was. Just knew the name.
He's having a rare solo performance on the Sail Barge Blues.
Oh, okay. Because there was a blue one,
Yeah, there's the big blue one.
the big blue one
Play the keyboard.
that looked like the elephant,
And the one that had the
and
crazy
then there was
lip thing.
I think the blue one was Max, and then the one with the lips was Lips something,
Okay.
and then I don't know. I guess this was the third member.
Maybe.
I thought it was.
Oh,
only
this
three.
was the guy that was digitized in.
Oh, after the fact.
Yeah, after the fact.
The little
After the
singer.
fact.
The little singer.
Yeah, he was a little singer. Yeah.
Okay.
I remember him now. I looked up a picture.
I
I
hope
was
they're
like,
getting these
He
drops.
totally wrecked the
yeah.
performance.
I mean, the girl had that thing all her own, man.
Yeah, she was like doing. He was like Shaba, like when somebody was singing, and all of a sudden they come in. Ooh, I did it.
It wasn't me.
Yeah, the chick with the lips getting it out.
Beans don't burn on the grill. All right, go ahead.
All right, last one here. I thought this one was good. Misconnection. You wore a tight black hood and your friends called you Chuck a Rabbit. You shot me a death stare and I knew you were the one. Buy you a drink sometime?
Chaka Rabbit.
That's what it says.
Chaka Rabbit.
Chuck a Rabbit.
That's my new online name.
Chaka Rabbit?
Yeah, that's going to be my new
Chaka Rabbit,
username.
Chaka Rabbit, Chaka Rabbit,
I'm
Chaka
changing everything. I'm now Chaka Rabbit.
Chaka Rabbit.
Chaka Rabbit.
Chaka Rabbit.
Yes.
Rabbit.
Chaka Rabbit. Chaka Rabbit.
The robotic DJ in the cantina is, of course, DJ Rex.
DJ Rex in the house.
Yeah, DJ R3X, or as more commonly known, DJ Rex. Now, if you remember who DJ Rex is, he was actually your Star Tours, the original Star
Yeah, the
Tours
original pilot. Yeah.
Apparently,
Wrexham damn near killed him.
and so DJ Rex, he crash landed on Batu and found work at Oga's, and now here he is. He's your friendly neighborhood DJ.
Probably a better job for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had trouble with the other one.
And just in case anyone doesn't know, who is the voice of DJ Rex?
Pee Wee Herman.
Pee Wee Herman, Paul Rubens.
Yeah, Paul Rubens.
Yeah. So, just in,
about to say
just in
Pee Wee
case you didn't know
Rubens.
that. All right, so Millennium Falcon Smugglers Run.
Smugglers Run.
Smugglers Run.
We wrote that.
We wrote that, yeah. This is the only life-size Millennial Falcon in existence.
Millennial Falcon.
Millennial.
It just does what it wants, huh?
It's a younger Falcon.
Is the Millennial
Look at this
Falcon
man
woke?
dancing back there.
Please don't call it that.
The man dancing back there.
Millennium Falcon.
I do what I want. I fly where I want to go. You don't have to tell me anything.
Is the Millennial Falcon gender fluid?
It's
Well,
an
it uses
inclusive.
gender fluid
Good.
to fly.
Where were we?
No, but it is the only Millennium.
Millennial Falcon.
It's the only life-size Millennium Falcon in existence. Even when they were, filming the movie, they just used different props and sets and things like that. But this Millennium Falcon is actually
100 tweet?
Parsec.
112 feet long.
112 feet long.
So look for a couple of these hidden details.
Yeah.
There is a hidden mini Millennium Falcon on the full-size Millennium Falcon outside of Smuggler's Run.
Oh, so it's a girl.
It's a mini. Like
No,
Minnie
I
Mouse.
mean the Millennial Falcon is a girl, right?
Wait, there's a hidden mini?
There's a hidden Millennium Falcon.
Where? On the Millennium
He
Falcon?
says a hidden mini.
Yeah, I thought he said mini.
Miniature. It's a miniature.
Mini?
Miniature.
Oh, no
Millennium
E.
Falcon.
A small one.
So small.
Oh, a small Millennium
SML,
Falcon
small.
inside of the Millennium
Oh,
Falcon.
okay. So not a mini.
No, miniature.
A miniature.
A miniature Millennium Falcon, which is hidden on the full-size Millennium Falcon.
And on board they have Minute Maid.
Yeah.
And she goes to suck to blow.
That's a good night then.
That's right.
So if you're looking for this miniature Millennium Falcon, you can find it in the vented portion of the cockpit that looks like a dark ring. If you follow that all the way around the body of the ship, you'll be able to find the tiny
How do you find the cock ring?
If you look at the cockpit, it's kind of look like a long cylindrical object, and around the middle of it is a dark ring.
Oh, I thought you
That
said
is the cockpit ring.
that's the cock ring.
Oh, that's the cockpit. Ring.
Okay.
Okay, keep it safe and well lit.
Pitcock ring.
No,
You'll never know where
I
that
don't know.
cockpit ring
I've,
is.
I've never had one, so I'm not sure how that works.
You know,
Let's walk through the queue here, and there's a lot of things, a lot of details to look for. There is a rack of proton torpedoes standing in the maintenance bay.
is it an impressive rack?
It's very impressive.
Wasn't that in Star Trek?
It's no, Star Wars.
Oh.
Luke fired
Proton cannons
Oh,
there.
proton
Protons
torpedoes
are- that's-
into the exhaust port leading to the reactor core to destroy the first Death Star.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
They just got these things just hanging around here.
proton
Just-
packs on their
yeah.
backs and they split.
Yeah.
Racks.
All right, go ahead.
They Supermaned it.
Yeah.
Now Hondo's crew, if you look, they left behind their game of Sabak.
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 I'm the one gonna make it in a nice. No, go ahead.
Sabak.
Yes.
Sabak.
Sabak.
It's Sabak.
So they were playing a game of Sabak, which they left there atop a shipping container.
Okay.
And if you remember, of course, Lando Calrissian famously lost the Millennium Falcon to Han Solo in a high-stakes Sabak game. Sabak.
Yeah.
Sabak.
Well, I know an Easter egg here.
Solo. Tell me.
This Sabak table in Galaxy's Edge in Disneyland has an Easter egg that the one in Disney World does not have.
That's right.
I'm
yes.
well aware of this Easter egg.
It's worth about, how much is it worth?
It's worth about 25 US cents.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was placed there by a wayward traveler from Terran, as they would say
Lost
in
a
the
bet or something,
MCU.
probably.
Yeah, I'm sure he was Terran in nature.
It was from Midgard.
Yes.
For Midgard, Terran, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And no one has ever found out the mystery of that
I
secret.
don't think anybody has
Nobody
sussed
ever
it out
did.
yet.
I
That
think
was a riddle put out in the universe.
Yeah, I think the TVA showed up and took it away. It was altering
There is
the
a
line.
picture of it in existence.
Yeah, there is.
I have possession of that picture.
Oh, I would like to see that picture.
Yes.
Put it in the show notes.
I shall bring it one day.
Please do.
Now, there's also a rack of DLT-19 heavy blasters hanging on the wall among the other shipping containers.
That's beautiful.
These weapons are favored by stormtroopers, which suggests that Hondo is supplying weapons to the elite shock troops of the Galactic Empire.
Hondo? No.
No, he would never do that.
They can't shoot anyway.
So he's a shocker weapon.
Yes, it's a shocker.
You find it in Space Birth.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Find it in other places, too.
Not Rock and Roller Coaster though.
No, not Rocky.
Now, here's a weird detail, and I have no idea what it means, but it's here. If
Okay.
you look at, there's, like some orange jumpsuits in the back. One of them has 3 arms.
Eli?
No, that's a third leg.
Oh.
Oh, that was ours.
You sure it wasn't upside down?
ours jumpsuit?
But yeah, it's got 3 arms. I
wasn't always a computer guy.
I don't know why it has
Well,
3
you know,
arms.
a few
but-
laws or two.
In my former life.
Yeah.
Also, look for a headless red and white R2 unit that serves as a garbage can next to a hydraulic lift station.
Okay.
Nice.
So all the extra pipes and all that kind of stuff, they're using it as a garbage can. You can see it sticking out.
I
of
think that jumpsuit belonged to Quado. That's what I think. That.
So-
Oh, Total Recall.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, well, we were already established from Return of the Jedi with that scene with the gunk droid being in pain from those red hot irons on his foot. That droids have sentience. They feel.
They feel
Now
things.
we got the carcass of an R2 droid
Yeah.
being
just
used
laid
as a
out.
trash can.
Chopped his head
That's
off.
it.
Gruesome and disrespectful.
It's a deterrent.
Like eating
Use
a
of
crab.
aggression. Yeah, no, I could see that. That is kind of that's harsh.
Kind of messed up.
That's very harsh.
Now, Hondo's technicians also use an upside-down Scout Trooper helmet as an oil pan in the maintenance bay. If you remember, these are the helmets that the guys who are riding the speeder bikes on Endor in Return of the Jedi.
Oh, yeah,
Biker Scouts?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Scouts, yeah.
you can see that helmet. They're using it as an oil pan in one of the maintenance stations.
Well, that's clever. I like that. That's a good throwback.
That's how walks came to be. I don't know.
Now, inside the main hold of the Millennium Falcon, you'll see different containers and all this other like paraphernalia. So there's a container that contains the training helmet and seeker droid that Luke used on the Millennium Falcon when he was learning the ways of the Force from Obi-Wan.
That makes sense because he was on the Millennium Falcon when he was training.
Yep.
So he did get that from Han.
Feel the Force going through you.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And in that same area, you'll also see a pair of electro binoculars on top of that case, like the ones that were used by Luke and Han on Hoth.
Yeah.
Oh, those are cool.
There's also some welding goggles and oxygen masks, which you both see on Empire as well. If you remember when Chewie was on top of the
was fixing some
those
stuff.
goggles, you see, those are there.
Bless you.
Thank you.
And in various places, you can see where porgs have made their home on the Falcon.
Delicious.
Porg
Oh,
nests,
wow.
yeah, porg nests can be found among the equipment and cargo containers scattered throughout the Millennium Falcon's hold.
Porg poodoo?
Poodle.
And then, of course,
Porg Nest. That's the name of the bar you go shoot pool at every night, right?
Porg
Yes.
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 Porg Nest.
Porg's Hut.
I think those are a horse that run the Derby.
Okay.
Just to be clear, yeah.
Porgness. Yeah.
Yes.
So keep out an eye for an alcove filled with pipes and levers just off the Millennium Falcon's main hold.
Uh-huh. Pipes
this-
and levers. What's
Pipes and levers.
that? Sounds romantic.
Yeah, well, funny you say that.
Yeah.
Parks and Rec.
Pipes and levers, parks and rec.
Yeah.
Pipes and levers. That's a game me and the wife play.
Shoots and ladders. Yeah. What's happening?
But this hallway recreates the famous scene in Empire Strikes Back where Han Solo and Princess Leia kiss for the first time. It's appropriate.
Yeah, they were fighting
like
and
it.
everything. All that heat.
Feisty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, now while you're actually flying your mission, keep
Okay.
your eyes peeled and try to spot a Star Speeder 1000.
Oh, is that like from Star Tours?
That's
from
in the
Star
videos.
Tours.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah, so
Oh.
apparently it
I
cruises
think I
across the
saw.
screen.
Yeah, I think I saw that.
Yeah.
I didn't.
I tried to shoot it.
Oh, did you? Maybe you were the gunner. Eli and I were navigating, so maybe yeah. Okay.
Because DJ Rex's job. Now, you guys might not have noticed this because we did a pretty good job on our mission, but depending on how you do when you leave the ship and you're walking, if your ship took on a lot of damage, the whole area that you're walking through as you exit, all the lights are going to be flashing and turning on and off. And it's like it took damage. So it actually flashes more the worse you do on your mission.
Oh, we should just tank it to see how.
See, like total blackness. But yeah, so it's actually reactive to your score that you got on your mission.
Oh, I want to try that now.
Oh, okay.
Now, also as you exit, you'll see the remains of a Ranthar, frozen in carbonite, along the hallway.
I mean a Rathar.
Rathar.
Rapthar.
Rathar. Yes.
Rapstar.
Rap stuff.
Rapstar.
That's what Han was smuggling.
That's exactly right. This ferocious creature with octopus-like tentacles and razor-sharp teeth. That you can see it frozen in carbonite. The Rathar.
Rathar.
How he got that?
Smuggling.
Every day I'm smuggling.
Smuggling the vodka.
Now, if you notice, when you leave Smuggler's Run, you're going to be passing through an exhaust port, and the cover grate is off the wall, is on the left as you exit.
Okay.
So you're getting out through that exhaust port. Now, here's
Okay.
something that I wish I would have known, and I hope is true because I've seen it a couple places. But when you get into your mission, and you know how you're getting like the instructions, over the inside the room or inside the ship.
Tell me when the guy first comes out and talks to you.
No, when you're actually in, and Hondo's giving you instructions like, "Hey, go over there and find this or whatever."
Oh yeah, I barely heard him though.
Well, there's a
Yeah.
way that you can put it in Chewie mode.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so where Chewie's talking to you over the intercom. Yeah, exactly.
How do you do that?
There's a trick with the buttons, and I've got the step-by-step instructions, but there's a trick. You have to push the buttons in a certain order before you take off for your mission, and that will activate the Chewy mode.
So, like all four people have to do it?
Yeah, everyone has to do it.
Oh, man.
That sounds quick. That's
Yeah.
like an old video game where it's like you need to enter
Yeah,
the
like
code.
up, down, left, right,
Yeah,
left,
Yeah,
right.
that's what I was thinking.
Dang, I'm too slow.
You got Chewy mode or not? Damn it.
Up, down, down.
Got to go again.
I mean, if you want to know it, I'll tell you what it is, but we'll
Damn it, I'm in Jar Jar mode.
Jar mode.
Misa Crash.
You,
Misa smuggler.
you some people gonna die?
All right, so here's the steps you need to take if you want to activate Chewy mode.
Oh,
Hondo, big bad.
never go full Chewy.
All the Chewy.
All right, so step 1.
Cut a hole in the box.
Step 2. Put your junk in the box. Step 3. Make Leia open the box. And that's how you do it.
How you do it?
All right, so it's a 3-step process. So, number 1, do not immediately activate any of the pilot, gunner, or engineer positions as your flight crew enters the Millennium Falcon cockpit. Okay?
Do not?
Easy.
Do not. Don't touch
do
it.
Touch nothing.
Don't touch
do
it.
nothing.
All right.
Gotcha.
So the pilot must first push their flight controls in one direction or the other, hitting the orange activation button. Then the pilot in the front left seat must push the controls left or right, depending on whether they've been left, hitting the activation button.
I'm already bored.
I know. Then the pilot in the front seat must push the control up or down, before hitting the activation button.
Now, the navigator must pat himself on the head
Yes.
while rubbing his tummy in a circular fashion.
Before pressing the button.
By singing the chicken dance song.
That's right.
Before pressing the button.
And then the gunners and engineer must press and hold down a white button on their console before hitting the orange activation button.
While performing the hokey pokey.
And pressing the activation button.
and
you
doing
turn
the
yourself
electric
around.
slide.
And that's what it's all about.
And you have to do all that before the cast member finishes the safety inspection in the cockpit and checks your seatbelts.
That's impossible.
Apparently, it's not.
Okay.
Just Google it. It's out there. I saw it. It's
No, I
funny.
believe you. It's just, wow.
Is it worth this?
I don't know if it is or not, but like
The
for
memory
us, right?
space it takes.
We
to-
only got to ride it like 2 times.
Okay.
So yeah, if you've ridden it, I guess 5 or 6, 7 times, it's something to do. You know, so it's like when you go bowling and you get starting bored, so you start doing like seeing how far you can throw down the ball, and it's like if you've done it 1,000 times, then it's just something different.
Okay.
So
Chewy mode.
A little strange.
yeah,
strange.
and so that is our walkthrough of Galaxy's Edge.
Oh, really?
All
That's everything there is to see.
I doubt that's everything there is to see because there's a crap ton of stuff to see, but those are a lot of highlights and
This
a
is
lot
the
of stuff.
important stuff.
Yeah, stuff you might not have noticed as you went through Galaxy's Edge.
I like the thing about the Millennium Falcon lights flashing depending on how much damage. That's
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
That's a neat little detail.
Yeah, that you
I want
probably
to check
didn't
that
notice.
out.
Yeah.
I'm about to tell my friends that.
I found a tidbit. You remember your Choco Rabbit?
Oh, so there's
Choco
what's a Choc Rabbit?
Choco rabbit? What's a choco rabbit?
It's a rabbit on this certain planet, but that's a nickname for a certain bounty hunter. You remember that in the Force Awakens when they get to Mascanata's castle and they're going through the Cantina area,
Yes.
and they get this big old gigantic fat guy sitting down. You got this woman laying down on him.
Big bone.
kind of not Cookie. Some
Not
other
Cookie.
guy.
Yeah.
She's got like a skull cap on, no hair.
Oh, I
black.
know you're talking about. Yes.
That was her nickname.
Big Burrow.
Her nickname.
Choco Rabbit.
Choco rabbit.
Choco Rabbit.
Choco.
Dang.
Choke on a rabbit?
She was given that nickname. Her real name is actually Delphi Clota, but she was called Choco Rabbit.
Delphi
I know
Cleotis.
she was called Choco Rabbit.
I don't know. How'd you know?
Choke on a
I
rabbit.
don't know.
Edith told you.
Edith. I'm taking these home, by the way.
She's
Were
taking
you
them home.
taking home?
Your blue light glasses?
You know you're not taking my blue light glasses home. Those are expensive.
So that concludes this. Did you notice Galaxy's Edge?
Very
And
nice.
next
You have
time,
to know how to activate them.
next episode, we're going to go to Toy Story Land.
Toy Story
Oh, that's going to suck.
It's actually a lot of stuff there. Like it's a lot of cool stuff to see.
So Toy Story. So what we got left? Toy Story Land, Animation
Boulevard.
Courtyard,
Animation Courtyard, Sunset Boulevard.
and we're almost there. We're almost
there.
back to the front.
We're like halfway.
3 more
to the
episodes.
front.
Back to the front.
Back to the front. Back to reality. Well, thanks, Lee. That was exciting.
Thank y'all for having me. It's always good to hang out.
I did notice
In
some
town.
things to notice now.
Yeah, and now I know that.
Now you notice.
We'll Well, guys, we hope you enjoyed that journey through Galaxy's Edge and all the things that you might have noticed.
We may have not noticed. Yeah.
And now you know this.
All
now
that.
you know that. But look, if you want to know more about us, magicourway.com is the way to go. There you find our social media links, past episodes, and more. Also, if you want to get in touch with us to share your opinions, you can shoot us an email at show@magicourway.com or call or send us a text message at 1-815-MOWEEKEN. That is 1-815. That is 669-4226. And for our friends in the outer rim, that's Burkaburk. And of course, we have a couple of guys that do things outside of comics or out of this world. First of all, we got Eli. Here we go. Wait, I said that wrong. Y'all don't do things out of comics. It's just you that does things with comics.
It's out of this world, though.
It is out of this world. You're right. Here we go.
Kevin, do you need to stay here tonight?
No, I'm good.
Sure you're good.
I'm good, but thank you. Hey, all right. So take it away, sir.
Hey, Rob Liefeld here. Deadpool, Cable, X-Force, Domino, Marvel Comics, Image Comics, all of it. You guys, what is up? Eli Ivory. What a great name. Eli Ivory, comic guru. I'm here to talk about you.
Me.
I am here to say, check out ivorycomics.com. That's right, you. Check out ivorycomics.com. ivorycomics.com.
Why should I?
If you're not doing that, you're missing out. You're missing out.
I don't want to miss out.
The Savages comic cannot be beat, cannot be surpassed. You need to check it out, experience it for yourself, and you know the story. It's all about the glory. Congrats to you and all the magic that you're making with your Ivory Comics, Eli Ivory, comic book guru. Check out ivorycomics.com, comic book guru, Eli Ivory, the whole package. Deadpool said to.
Do it.
ivorycomics.com right now. Liefeld out.
That's right. You heard what Rob said, so you know what to do. And on top of that, you'll also catch a link to this podcast so you never miss an episode. And I'm sure you'll notice that. You can also find me on Facebook. I'm right there, Eli H. Ivory. As long as you're a real person, how you doing? But if you're a bot, just get on out the way. Woo, get on out the way, bot. Woo! Woo! Done. Okay, so you can also find the Project Geisha page on Facebook. So that's facebook.com/Project Geisha. That's always awesome. Instagram, out there hanging out, posting the likes and the shares and the hearts and all that good stuff. EIV504, you can find me there. And of course, on Twitter, I can find Hancock Tim 166. So if you appreciate the madness, and you just bringing me the gladness. Thank you very much.
That's right. And if you want to book a vacation so that you can go see all these wonderful things at Galaxy's Edge, you can do so through Lee. Lee, tell me how to book with you.
So if you want to give me a call, it's 832-431-1621. That's 832-NENUB. 832. You can email me at lee@magicourway.com. Facebook, you can find me at facebook.com/Lastovica Travel. That's LASTOVICA Travel. Instagram, you got a friend in Lee Travel. TikTok, you got a friend in Lee. And if you do any of that, we'll get you hooked up and booked up with no.
Hasselvika!
Hey, Alan, YouTube's going to have a hell of a time with the closed captioning on that one, huh?
Oh, my God.
And Kirk, man, thanks for coming and joining with us.
Do you have anything to promote?
Yeah, what do you want to promote?
Thanks for having me.
It's always a pleasure, sir.
Is there a ship out there missing a quartermaster?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
I think that ship sunk.
Yeah.
It's laying at the bottom of the ocean right now.
It's like Gilligan's Island. It was supposed to be a 3-hour tour, and
shipwreck.
No one ever heard of him again.
COVID's been a bad year.
You lead your own Navy now? Is that what's up?
No, he's back on land, man. No. He's back on the land.
No, because I behaved. Maverick flew. He was still in the Navy. Remember that?
In the Navy.
He was the Top Gun. There you go.
Hey, that he is. Top Gun.
There you go. Top. Okay, so...
Well, you can find him in the group.
Yeah,
right?
of course.
You can find him Magic Our Way Pleasure Island.
I'm always lurking in the group.
That's
He's
right.
a lurker.
He's the one banning y'all.
He's a
shower.
That's right.
He's a grower. He's a lurker. He's an admin.
Lurking all over.
Cook in the corner.
If y'all did bad, Kirk lets us know about it.
Office weekend, that's right.
That's right.
He keeps law and order.
Causing controversy. Trolling people.
Law and order in that group he does.
Watch it out so you don't call the gods to come down and smite justice if need be.
But thank you for joining us up here, man. Thank you for taking the drive. It's always good to have you in the studio.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
And we look forward to next time. You're more welcome to come here anytime. You know that. Good.
But you're not necessarily welcome to wear my glasses whenever you feel
That's right. Yeah, you can't take those. Those have to
I like them so much. I mean, I put them on as a gag. Back then, I saw myself on camera. I'm like, damn, I look good.
If anybody gets Kirk in the Mohican Christmas, pool, they know what to get him.
Yeah, just like blue light blocker glasses.
I will get them. Yeah, those.
Where do you find these at?
Those are like those blue light protecting gamer glasses.
Yeah, if you look at computers a lot, that's
I would
very
get
handy.
ocular migraines from staring at the screen too long. So that I wear those whenever I work.
Those are nice.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
nice.
Where'd you get them at?
At a store.
Best Buy.
Best Buy. Maybe I guess.
Sorry,
the computer screen all day.
Well, anyway, guys, look, there's so many ways to support the show as a whole, and you can find them all on our website, magicourway.com. Any way you can support the show is deeply appreciated. Also, we want to take a second and thank you for being a loyal listener, and we always love hearing from our listeners. All opinions are always welcome in the Magic Our Way podcast, so make sure you get in touch with us today. So, weekends, ladies and gentlemen, we say, my name is Kevin.
And I am Ragnarok.
Magic out.
I have every intention of eating those bananas for breakfast, but I still somehow end up with tacos.
Lichen Thule.
You know what, Eli?
What?
It doesn't matter where I am, but I always have Mad Hatter Radio with me.
That's it. It's all about the Mad Hatter Radio heart.
It is, man. I have it always with me. When I'm at work, Mad Hatter Radio.
That's it. It's
when I'm at home, Mad Hatter Radio.